yeah, mission. Okay, let's go to mission. So the mission for today. Insurgent rebels. Rebel resupply. So we have to raid RU positions that are scouted, gather supplies, leave each site as quickly as possible, assault and destroy the regional RU airbase. Okay, so this is their hideout currently. This is where we are right here. This is the regional RU airbase up the top. And what they have to do is gather resources so that they can effectively make a raid on that regional airbase. So their plan, as you can see currently, and this is a fair plan, they're going for this checkpoint first of all. Their primary goal is to find fuel. So they have to find fuel. They also have to find ammunition, explosives, other stuff. They need to find resources that they can go to assault this regional airbase. The regional airbase is a difficult target. Oh, hello. What's this? So are they ready to go? What's that? What?
Nothing.
I thought you said ready. I thought Jimbo jumped in and you guys were good to go. All right, fine. We'll continue to wait. Right, let's run through this. So our faction has been suffering increasing casualties from RU forces in the region. The biggest threat is RU air superiority. Of course! Of course! Assault class 8 for 3. Keep it Alpha and Bravo, please. Don't give in to the commies. Bloody hell. We're going there already. We're going down this way already. I should have just named this like RU Freedom Stream. Okay, our faction has been suffering increasing casualties from RU forces in the region. The biggest threat is RU air superiority. If we can show them we can retaliate with strength, they might think more carefully about using air power against us. The attacks have left us poorly equipped in gear, ammunition and fuel for our vehicles. Before we can launch an assault on the regional airbase, we need to raid RU positions and resupply. We must choose targets carefully, recon them well. If we rush in without knowing the strength of the force, we could find ourselves in a bad situation. The RU forces will retaliate to any activity, so wherever we are on an assault, we need to grab what we can or be prepared to defend against reinforcements. We may need to spend more time on site if we want to refuel or load equipment. We have no way to know if and when a reinforcement will arrive. It could be minutes or anything like half an hour. I'll probably just roll. Basically, I'm not going to allow anything under like 10 minutes if they're at a base, because 10 minutes goes real fast and they need to kind of get gear. But basically, I'll roll this, and when I get something over 10. It could be minutes or anything like half an hour. HLT, if you need to communicate with me, use the 152 channel 1. Copy that. Right. If RU forces close from their positions, we cannot attack it again, as they will no doubt bring in a heavy defense team to secure the site. I'll just put like a tank or something. And we can't risk losing more assets, so we can only make one assault on each position. So they can only make one assault on each base camp, or on each position along the way here. There are other positions they can go to, like the RU Outpost and North HQ and this other one, but this is their primary plan, I would imagine. Let's speak to Ethan. What do I want? LT to Ethan? No, Shadow told me I need to say it a different way. When does he say, Ethan, this is LT, over, or something?
That's the one.
So I see your primary sort of like little plan there. Is that your sort of initial plan, and then just play it by ear after that?
Yeah, pretty much. We're going to try and hit these 3 places in order, then we'll sort of see what supplies we have and go from there, really.
Yeah, that sounds a good idea. Okay, still waiting on Jimmy. Let me just see what's going on. If not, we might crack on, and maybe he can just join in later. Calm down over there. Right. See you soon on. Jimbo's still sitting right there. Call it A10 power in the mix. I think we might roll out, because whether he comes in or not. A10 power, bring it down. Thank you very much, Nugan. Any lovers of Mother Russia? Mother Russia. Would use Anatolian Boris. Hashtag end RU repression. Hashtag free Anatolian Boris. By the way, I know that the things. Thank you very much, Akajawa. Thank you very much to Akajawa for 13 months in a row. Big 13. Thank you very much, Aqua. Welcome back on board, my friend. Thank you very much indeed for the support, buddy. Very, very appreciated, guys. Give us 253 on the subs right now. Thank you very much indeed, guys. Hashtag road to 300. Right. How am I? I'm alright. I'm alright. It's summertime and we're all doing this and it's all good. Right. We ready? Are we ready, promotion? Let's crack on. Let's crack on. Let's roll it out. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're having a laugh, aren't you? I literally was just about to say, like, let's go, and then it's like, Jimbo is connected. Right, let's see what's going on with Jimbo. We're all waiting here, all waiting. Waiting for Jimbo. This is their primary base right now. So this is like their little hideout. Some of these vehicles have no fuel, so they're taking just a couple of vehicles. Any of these vehicles, there's only 2 vehicles which would respawn for them, which is these 2 Land Rovers. So the other vehicles here will not respawn. So if they get blown up, run out of fuel or whatever, they are just where they are. That's why they need to find fuel and stuff like this. Also, within all these boxes, the med boxes, the ammo boxes, this stuff is not an arsenal. It's not an arsenal. They can't just take infinite ammo out of this. Also, their actual loadouts have very limited ammo. Their actual loadouts, they only have maybe 2 or 3 magazines each. They've got very limited ammo. So they basically need to assault these smaller bases, like gather supplies if they can. And the other thing they need to do is be careful with their supplies. If they are bringing their supplies back in a vehicle, okay, if they're bringing their supplies back in a vehicle, then if that vehicle gets destroyed, runs out of fuel again or whatever, then they might lose those supplies. So they've got to bring supplies back here before that. Basically, all of these other little bases that we're doing down in this area are not critical to the main mission. The main mission is to attack this base. Okay, that's the main mission. All of this is just prep. This is just gathering resources to do that last base. The other thing is that I've said so far, all of these other bases down here, like all this stuff, you can respawn back here. But on the last base, the actual base assault, which is going to be hard, mind you, it's going to be hard. It's not easy. The last base is like a challenging base, and basically, when they go to assault that final base, that's a 1 life only situation. Then that's 1 life only. So when it gets to the end, like when they go for that final base assault, it's 1 life only. Where the fuck is Jimbo? Everybody's seen Jimbo. Like he's connecting, and now he's not here.
He's in the lobby.
Yeah, he's taking him. Okay, all right. Yeah, no hurry, no real hurry. Right. Oh, here he is. Look, he's there. Right, so their first little place to come to is this checkpoint, which is not too far away. And what happens if you play copyright? Nothing happens if you play copyright music. But if I am recording this, if I use it for YouTube later, it would be unusable. So I just have to sing along without it. Are they going to use IEDs today? I swear people have like a fetish for IEDs. Just like, oh my god, that IED. We need that IED action. IEDs and over the top levels of enemy. Is it me?
Recon unit.
Is it me or these vehicles are extremely loud today, guys?
We might want to speed up so that fuel we can go slow. Unfortunately, this is max speed. You're all over the case if you have to.
So they got excuse me. Yeah, the guys have very, very limited fuel. Now, I know for a fact that when I drove these things out of base here before, that I managed to make it basically just about down to the airbase here. Now, sort of triangulating that distance, yeah, they should just about make it to the checkpoint, but that's maybe all. That's actually still further than I thought. I'm semi-doubtful whether they will make it. We shall discover. I think also some of these vehicles have a slightly differing level of fuel, so it'll be interesting to see. Interesting to see where they make it. They might end up having to abandon vehicles and come back to them. Luton, that's Russian cars for you. Loud and slow. They're rolling on. Ethan, this is LT.
Man, send LT.
I'm just going to call you Ethan run command because we're rebels, not like full-on military forces. Obviously, I don't know how you're going to do on fuel in terms of distance. It may be you have to abandon your vehicles at some point and then come back once you've located fuel, so just bear that in mind as well. If you do, though, as we said, I'll put a placeholder in to keep the vehicle safe till you get there.
Yep, copy that, LT.
We don't actually have like a sort of cleanup script running at the moment because most of the time it's just not necessary. But I don't know, like you have times where things just despawn or disappear or whatever, so. Looks like the guys are dropping their vehicle out here. Right, so I think I will place like a random green guy here just to basically keep their units, their vehicles safe because they'll probably come back to these at some point. I'm just going to put like crewman right here. So actually, let's have a look here. Trying to rescue national insurgents. Right, okay, so I'm going to put this medic guy right here. Yeah, Ethan, there's a guy right here. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. He's friendly. I'm just going to place this guy in your vehicles, alright?
Yep, copy that.
Right, so I'm just going to put a couple of these guys right here, put them as careless so they don't do anything stupid like drive away. And I'm just going to have these guys safely secure the vehicles right there. Right, those guys are just securing them until you get back. I actually kind of like this is actually kind of like a good rationalization as well, because it's kind of like, Ethan, do you need any of these vehicles?
We're just holding this position until recon scouts the checkpoint.
Okay, copy that. I'll just leave this guy stood here. Yeah, I kind of like this guy sort of being here anyway. It's sort of like they're kind of guarding the vehicles, you know what I mean? What mods aren't we using? That's the question. Right, let's listen in with the recon.
Oh god.
This is Gal and oh, it's Gal and Garfield. Wait, it's Gal and Garfield.
I'm gonna get shot now. I don't have no medical stuff. I did. There was none left.
That's
Keep
weird.
taking it.
We can hear Garfield, but not Gal.
Also,
What the
my
hell?
cowboy gear doesn't have the space for it.
What?
Oh god. Anyway, I've
Wait a
forgotten.
minute. Wait a minute, let me just let's see whether we can hear other people around here. Could be a weird glitch.
For that.
I'm your special forces.
Well, wait, is it still? Yeah, well, we've got the actual special forces.
That's weird. How come we can't hear Gal? We weren't close enough. He might have been very quiet on the voice.
Pretty much just keep heading due south.
Yeah. That was it. He's got his voice very quiet.
Use the
That was
bloody
it.
radio.
They've got their voices very, very quiet so that they basically don't hear, basically don't detect any enemy, because remember the enemy will hear your voice from quite far away, so that's why we couldn't hear Gal, because often when we're sort of nearby they'll just be chit-chatting, but you've got to be quite close to hear it. So they're reconning this position here to locate, sort of see how many enemy are here, what's here, try and figure out what they're up against. Now, this is actually one of the more lightweight positions that they've got to deal with.
009. I don't even know how close this is. There's only one guy that I can see.
Yep, but that's not the whole. That's not the whole of the moon. There's a whole other thing right here. There is a camp next to the checkpoint. Will they discover it? They may, because if they look... Oh, Garfield. If he'd have gone to that tower, he might have got eyes on it. Let's have a look. They're looking at that checkpoint, but they're not looking. They're gonna, if they're not careful, they're gonna end up running into a trap here.
We've got 3 infantry, 1 in each bunker. The one's an MG, one is underneath a camo net.
Yeah. So basically, my thinking here was that basically the checkpoint is a checkpoint, but they need somewhere to kind of, you know, when they're not at the checkpoint, rest up and what have you. And that's what this little barn is doing. They're occupying this barn. It's got like a little water source right here, and they've reinforced it somewhat. So that's the idea here, is that they've got this kind of little reinforced position where they can hold up. And in here, I'd actually forgotten I actually put some stuff in here. So that's where what they actually want to get to is that barn. And bear in mind, as I say, this is one of the lightweight positions. Do they also have very low ammo? Yeah, they all have. They've only got like a few mags each, so they're pretty low on ammo. So, you know, but I'm pretty certain that once they assault that checkpoint, depending on how they approach it, the other units will engage them, or I will make them engage them one way or the other. So,
Say again? Your approach appears safe, however, we do not have a clear line of sight on all of it.
I don't think they're going to see that other one. Question is, though, would they have been able to see it? I think the answer is probably yes. Yeah, in fact, undoubtedly, if they just moved over here a little bit, they would see sort of through onto this. But it's okay. I mean, I never sort of design stuff with the expectation that they should be able to get full eyes on everything. Okay, they need to get... They need to get this back. Ethan, if you need back in those, dude, I'll just get the guy out.
Yeah, if you could please.
Just call it in.
Sorry about that. I forgot about them until we were about to load in.
Yeah, I'll just keep him here and I'll use him later on. You can't see anything because his hat is in the way. Extremely possible. Extremely possible. Right, let's roll on. Let's see what occurs. They're running low on fuel. Fucking hell! That's the only Jeep you got. Careful there, Ethan. It's the only Jeep you got.
They're Russian. It'll work.
It says British. British. Land Rover's Russian. What on earth are you talking about? Travesty.
How about it? Yeah, be advised, UAC's almost out of fuel.
Oh, they're running out of fuel. It's getting dicey. On the downhill part now, you have to freewheel it. What's the snipers up to? They're just going to stay there. Okay. This is where things could get... Oh my fucking god! They're going to go right past! Oh, they have heard. They have heard. They have heard big. It's going to get real. Oh shit, they're shooting at them through there, yep. Shit!
Shots coming in from, yeah, buildings up ahead.
Fucking hell, it's getting real. Careful with that ammo, guys.
Contact at 235 at the house.
Right, let's push up quick, guys. Let's push it up quick before reinforcements get here.
Shit, there's... Oh my god, there's going to be some casualties, I can just feel it. No one is dead yet. The sniper's staying back on that. shit. Remember most of the guys have got limited. Remember most of the guys have got limited body armor, no helmets. Oh shit, that is scary. Oh fuck, Midnight is dead. Yes, potential that I may have underestimated again the difficult. No, they're doing all right. Midnight ran up too much. Midnight ran up too hard. They tried to cross that open ground too soon. Let's get up to here. Oh, he's down. They're doing well. They've lost one person, but they're doing well other than that. They haven't taken any further casualties now. Right, let's see how much time we got on the reinforce. Keen on that. Remember as well, they've got limited smoke and all this kind of stuff. They don't have loads of that. So if you see any of the guys like throwing a smoke, throwing a grenade, that's something which is an expendable, and they need to be careful with how much they throw out there. Any more casualties? No, they're trying to push up across the open here. They're trying to see. Oh, I think they're trying to scavenge Midnight's gear. That just shows you like how aware they are of gear. They're actually gone over to Midnight's body. They're ripping his gear off so that they can use it. The other thing that guys need to remember is that the enemy will 50-50 go unconscious, so the enemy may not always go down, so they need to make sure those bodies go down. Oh shit, there's one guy in here, look at this bitch. This guy's looking a bit salty. Oh my god, this is some danger. One guy in the barn right there. Oh, there he is, he's down. The snipers are engaging as well. Oh crap. Okay, yeah, there's guys on the other side of the barn here. That's a good grenade in. This is fucking danger.
Just watch your fire. We've got friendlies on the other side of this compound.
Shit. Oh my god.
This guy next to the tents.
Get him! Oh my god, that was so tense. Oh, he's not happy. He's not happy. He's not happy about that. He's not happy. Oh lord. They literally broke his neck.
We're good.
Friendlies inside.
Look, Kiwi's like, shall I call the supplies in? No, go through it myself first and then tell him. It's like, shall I tell Command I found all this good stuff? Nope, I'm going to go through it and then tell him. Kiwi, you got to tell someone there's some gear.
What do we got here?
Oh yes, give me them gubs.
This is really good though, because the snipers, look, the snipers are doing a fantastic job here, look. They've taken out, like, nearly the entire position. That's very... God, you hear those sniper rounds coming in. Yeah, somebody called a padre. Yeah, for the head spinning. Yeah, instant YouTube highlight name, The Exorcist, straight away.
Where are they?
Yes, in the vest.
Are they the P? Oh no. Oh, he doesn't have a vest for me.
Yes, this is good. I forget what's in this stuff, but I think there was a load of optics and a few explosives, some other stuff. I think there was a load of grenades maybe as well.
Right, there you go.
This is very good though, like, because the guys have been like ripping off their helmets, taking their medic stuff, and all these kind of things.
Yeah, Barry. If you got those PKM mags, just put them in the truck. I've got a shit ton of AK mags. Currently, I picked up
Look at this! Look, guys, they're literally rinsing this guy for ammo. Look. Are they limited to only the supplies they captured? Can they loot from? Yeah, they can loot from body. They can loot everything. They, to the victor go the spoils. So yeah, they can rip that stuff. One guy still left over here. Very successful first engagement. Midnight. Oh, Midnight. What a martyr. He's running back, guys. He's running back so as to not waste fuel. What an absolute martyr. Wait, hold on. See if I can find something right here. He's going for it. Running for the team. 100% required right there. Times. Right, let's see what's going on over here. They just raided that last position. Looks like they did no casualties, which is very, very good. Right, well played, guys. Right, on to the next. It can only go downhill from here. That's not very nice. How do you know? You don't know. Well, I'll tell you what their problem is. Their problem is no fuel. They're very, very lightweight on fuel, and they got the next position to get out to. So let's see what's happening. Where's the... where are the snipers? Oh, here they are. They're down here with not Garfield. Run. Never stop.
I have a PDU for you.
Oh wow, look, they've actually...
Ground. Pick it up. Ooh.
They've actually scavenged some gear, guys, and they're just setting up with the guys. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember there was an optic in there. Yeah. Oh, this is fantastic.
Shame I can't remember to use this one.
You still have to use Tab T, I think.
So Barry, you following us or is your thing
Ethan, still T.
Go ahead, Alti.
Is Recon on this channel?
Yep, they should be. Garfield's on it.
I just saw you guys had that optic. Do you remember how to range on that?
Yes, we have been.
No, I said, do you remember how to get the range on it?
Yes.
Awesome.
You can range it via that.
Yeah, it's like the stupid Tab T thing or whatever it is, isn't it?
No, it's not. Oh, the Bino thing.
Yes, that's what I meant, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Right, cool. Okay, good.
Garfield, are you guys loaded up in a Vic?
Apparently the Vic is pretty much out of fuel, so we're going to have it.
Well, I'll come pick you up, just till we get to the next area.
By the way, good job on that last one, guys. How did that feel, by the way, too? Really rough or about right?
Felt about right for the size of the compound it was.
Right, cool. Right, crack on. What? It's R to range, Tab for the azimuth, and Tab plus R to have the relative bearing to a point. No, yeah, it's like oh, is it Tab? Is it T? Oh, I thought it's Tab T. I think, not R. I could be wrong. Probably am because I usually am. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Point that they're gonna recon from, doing the recon. Well, don't wanna die, do you?
Our commander's picking them up. Shall we progress along the line then?
No, because they gotta do recon first.
Yeah, I'd rather not stay next to the town, I'd rather get into the woods.
At the very least, get into the woods.
Alright, get in the woods around there.
Right, so Ethan is the sort of commander. They've just picked up a recon team so they don't have to walk for like a kilometre to get to where they're going. With the ace rangefinders, all I know is hold R and you get what you need. Not sure about the tab though. Yeah, well I think it's a bearing or something as well. Yeah, I think it's a bearing to a point. And maybe it was R. Maybe I was just... I haven't used it for a little while actually on Ace because most of the time, as you know, I'm playing Zeus, so I'd actually forgotten. It was like tab R or something then, yeah, sure. I think the Land Rovers had slightly more fuel than the other vehicles though, and that's why these guys are rolling on basically. Right, they're getting very, very close now to the area. The other positive is that as they raid each of these positions, obviously, the frames and so on should improve a little bit for the guys, so that's obviously a good thing. However, they are going to want to consider turning off their engines pretty soon because they're getting very near. Did I not set that unit up on a patrol? Maybe I meant to set it. Apparently I did not. Okay, I'm going to set these guys up on a patrol. Not in a sort of distorted, head them towards the guys kind of way, but just in a sort of a, I probably should have done that and I think I maybe forgot to kind of way. And the same with these guys here and the same with these guys here. There's a mission that I kind of built sort of on the fly whilst I was doing other stuff. It may have been that I just forgot to kind of come back to it. I was very sure that I set this up there. In fact, very sure. I very much remember kind of sending these guys off down there. And I remember these guys patrolling the town. I very much remember that. I don't know what's happened here. And these. Actually, I think, no, I'll tell you a lie, these guys definitely staying in the town as I recall. Right, this is a supply depot, Russian supply depot, and as such, it's got more units and more defences. This is going to be a much harder engagement, and the guys are going to have to be extremely cautious. Reinforcements would just be coming in on that other previous position now. So here the guys have got there's an armoured vehicle. There's quite a few guards. There's some gun positions, etc. There are not these stupid harbours which you fall into. There's a few sort of bits and pieces here. Yeah, another vehicle. I can't remember how much fuel is in that. Let's look. A little bit of fuel in that. Also here are a variety of different caches and supplies within here, and also in this storage area. And I can get to it without sinking through the floor. There's some RPGs and stuff. Oh yeah, I think there's launchers, but then the ammo for the RPGs is actually up here in this office. So yeah, they've got a variety of different things that they've got to check out on this one. This will be a challenge. This will be a big challenge, and it's going to be interesting to see how the guys handle it. So let me just move myself over here. And we'll check out what's going on. They need to be extremely careful on this one. Very careful. This is a big change from the previous one. If you're wondering why Barry has these padded ear things, it's because he's the pilot for the mission. If and when they find something to pilot.
Where'd Gal go?
Can I ask which mic you use, LT? I just changed my microphone. Before I was using a Roland R26, and now I've changed up to a Rode Procaster, which is an XLR microphone. So, changed it up, and I think all for the better. Would you guys agree? The voice is pretty silky smooth. Can't get enough of your love. Do you need a microphone to play on the servers? Technically, no, but you know, it would be frowned upon if you did not.
Yeah, shall I mark up the map?
Again, if you want.
Yeah, there's a lot going on at this base. The guys' visibility is obviously not great here, and they need to be super, super careful. Oh shit, they need to be so careful here. So careful. Oh shit, it's going on! They need to be very, very careful firing across here.
Don't shoot the grenade launchers.
I guess fuck recon. Oh, this is going to get rough really fast.
Get down, get down.
Whoa, Jimbo.
You should be good there.
Jimbo hitting that lag switch right there. Right, reinforcements. What's the time? 18 minutes from now. Which is going to be 40... Yeah, so... It's at 55, right? There we are. Be careful, Barry, be careful. None of the guys have really got optics either, so they need to be super, super careful. Oh, and that's why. Now he's dead. We need to be incredibly careful. I'm actually going to teleport myself
Careful
nearby.
those grenades, you're hitting our guys more than the enemy.
Now, Barry's in a tough situation because how he gets back here, I don't know. Oh shit, Kiwi
Got
is
some guys
down.
west. Kiwi's down. Down in the dead or down in the wooded? Don't know yet.
Oh shit.
Callum's like MG fire south-southwest. Sounds like a heavy.
Okay, retreat back up north.
That's a good call.
Hack it up.
I was just about to say to them they can pull back if it's getting too rough and flank. That's a good call, guys. Remember, if it's too hot, pull back, move around them.
Someone run for help out midnight if you can. I don't want Gondar doing it.
Holy shit, that rifle.
Where are you at? Completely pinned, still getting shot.
Keep moving north, guys.
These guys here trying to eliminate the units way down here on the shoreline.
We got him.
Oh shit, they've taken like 3 casualties right here. They really need to lay down some suppressing fire. They're getting flanked as well. They're getting flanked.
Someone down? Got contact southeast, straight southeast. Music man, oh, guys.
Golden, thanks so much, Golden.
Midnight.
Gotta pass this up something extra. Thanks so much, Golden. See you next time, mate. Oh shit, it's getting really fucking
Kiwi's
warm here.
unconscious.
They're pushing up. The guys have got big trouble, big trouble. There are other vehicles at base that have fuel, but depends how far they're going to get to. You can see them coming through the forest line way down here.
Okay, regroup with command and then head through southeast and we'll help out the unconscious.
Wow, this has been about as challenging as we wanted it to be, guys. They have dealt some damage, by the way. They've dealt some initial damage, but as you can see, this is rough.
Dorndar, Midnight, and Kiwi are still down there and unconscious.
Okay, there's 2
Garfield, what do
guys
you
here.
see?
Dorndar is a medic 6 priority.
Got some bullets coming my way. Give me a second.
Hey guys,
We
going
need
in. Jaggy
help
Snake, just sub
retrieving
Twitch, thank you
unconscious
Jaggy,
units.
welcome aboard, matey. Take us to
Help us push through towards
253 on the subs.
Let me on my guys try and give you some cover of that.
Right, Jimbo set himself up on the wall right here. Now this one was meant to be like quite a tough nut compared to the others. They obviously have chosen their targets. They didn't have to go on this, but as you can see, this is a rough one.
Get behind cover, Jake. Get behind cover.
You can just see him up there on that tree there that goes right there, just running across. I think some of the guys, Midnight is back up down there, look. They're holding the line just about.
Lawrence.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's Night Fury sub for 3 in a row. Thank you very much, Night Fury. Welcome back on board, matey. Right, the guys are holding well. Gow and Garfield, look, have actually pushed out down here to the coast, so this is a good job. The guys are actually making solid progress, and they have made a good choice in that when they were down there in the forest, they were having a really rough time. Let's just look on Midnight here. He's left completely isolated down here in the forest. He's trying to survive. Oh shit, he's right there. Get him, Midnight, get him. Get him, he's coming. Nice. Damn, interesting how that AI, you see how guys that AI didn't get on him right until the very end there. Shit, look, he's being flanked now though. He's getting flanked. He's getting flanked, holy shit. Oh my god, so much danger. Look at the blood. Jesus Christ. Midnight is just holding on. There's another guy down there by the road. Oh, watch out for your foot, mate. Tasty. Oh, shit. Roll. Oh, he was so close. Midnight's gone. Still doing alright. Let's have a look what's going on this way. It looks like the guys... that's my units. Our Barry is just rolling out. That's unfortunate. Oh, wait. Maybe they're going to wait for Midnight? Yep, they're waiting for Midnight. Good call, guys. Good call. Right, jump back on over here. Right. They're not doing bad. They eliminated, I would say, a good third, at least. A good third of the enemy, I would say.
Thing for you, vest. Helmet.
We're just stripping this guy down. It's really cool to see them like actually scavenging it off of the units.
The helmet just because of my hat. That's not my ID.
What?
I don't trust them.
He doesn't trust you. That's so funny.
To not shoot me.
Don't take the uniform, you'll be alright.
I still don't trust them.
That's hilarious. Gal doesn't want the extra protection of like a Kevlar helmet because he's scared of the other guys shooting him. Right, anyway, like I say, although that was rough, the guys have taken down a solid third. There's still 10 minutes before we start bringing in any reinforcements. Ethan's driving off down there. Yeah, 10. They're going to have to make some solid progress in on this. I haven't decided what form those reinforcements will take. Probably a ground vehicle, I would imagine, like a truck or something coming. But again, you see, if the guys can get into the town and actually secure it in that time. Probably what I would send initially is like a truck, and then if that truck goes down, I'd probably send like an APC afterwards. Right, meanwhile, the other Jeep, you can see it's got quite a decent way to go before they actually get back in on the ground. Now, the other guys are bringing the truck down now. I'm not quite sure what their plan is, whether they're going to... They've sort of battled down through on this side here to the west, so I think, yeah, they're taking this safe. This is a good call. They're not going the fastest way, which would obviously just be to ball it down that road, but they're actually kind of going around where they know is safe. It's a good call. Right, Ethan and Jimbo right here.
Alfred, if you can try and get to the buildings around my location, seems pretty secure. Go north.
We got friendlies due south.
What was that? Speak up a bit. Turn your volume up. I can barely hear you.
Have we got friendlies due south?
Yeah, due south now. That's recon.
Okay, I'm seeing a camo net to the east by southeast.
Copy that. We're gonna have Alpha coming up on our rear, so let's wait for them and then we'll push. Oh, we've got enemies coming down the road to our east, main road.
Oh, whoa! Oh my god! Shit, that's from there, like by that little tree. That's scared. Right there, right there.
Due north.
Did he hit you?
Oh, fucking hell.
This where I am. No,
oh shit. Damn, those shots are so loud.
Right, I think. Oh, we got contacts everywhere.
Okay, they're getting shot from here. Where's those shots coming from? I think they've been shot at from down here, maybe. Can't tell. Oh, it's this guy. It's this guy. I was like, who is that? It's this guy. Damn, good shots on him. He's going to be protected by the... Oh, they just UGL'd that guy right there. Oh, shit. Was that one of our guys? No, he was just by the truck. Oh, they've disabled the truck now. And that guy's not even dead.
Can't really tell.
Command.
I'll just...
Command
he's,
is...
He's prone, so I don't know.
Command's over there.
Oh, they don't know. They don't know if it's friendly or not.
It's not in
Yeah,
command.
it's not a member of
And he shot me.
C enemy. Yeah, that would be the deciding factor.
That would be the deciding fact. Ark is going to be like, oh shit, they fucked the vehicle.
The Land Rovers.
Damn.
Luckily, I'm an engineer.
Yeah, you're probably
Grab.
still in place then.
Luckily, if they're in on this area... Oh shit, Jimbo's just down there.
Abandoning you now.
Not sure why we're not hearing any radio comms. They might just not be using them. Right, shit. Gal and Garfield are getting a bit ballsy, guys. This is a bit risky.
Got 3 wheels out on the Land Rover, so we're gonna need a spare from the UAZ.
Oh, I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. Nice. He was shooting at that guy way up over there. See what the rest are doing. Right, okay, so look, the big reinforcement are coming in. Barry, they've still got plenty of time, 5 minutes till reinforcement. They've got plenty of time to get this sorted out.
Chaos.
What?
Where is he, Spike?
Oh, they're friendlies!
He's dead.
There's contacts west of your position.
Yeah, probably. I can't.
That's friendlies. No, that's friendlies.
Someone just shot at me here.
Shit. Okay, it's friendly fire.
That's friendlies.
They need to be so careful. Yaris, what are you doing running across the open? Oh god. Kiwi, why are they going in this way? They should go and regroup with everybody else. I told them at the start, don't split up. Don't go in 1s and 2s. Stay together. Kiwi's going to get fucked up. Where is that guy? He's just lying here. Man, maybe you didn't hear him. Oh my god, Gal and Garfield are like going full on this. Holy shit. If you wonder why I'm sinking into the ground all the time, it's because of this stupid harbour right here. Oh shit, this guy's poking through the wall like a cheating bitch. I'm going to move him a little bit because that's hacky BS. And he's nailed. Let's see where everyone else is coming in. Oh my god, Yaris and Kiwi somehow survived. It looks like the guys have understood that... There's a guy on that 50 cal gun right there. Looks like the guys have realised... the guys realised that friendly's up on the hill there. Shit, so much. Buck's just about to come in this building. Need to be so careful of friendly fire here. Yaris and Kiwi just coming in on these little tents here. Now, believe it, guys, these guys, there's actually AKMs.
Tents around here.
There's actually some AKMs in here and ammo in the ammo crates actually in the tents. Look through the tent. Look through the tent. You can see him in the tent. Oh, you're going for the pistol. A bit ballsy. Nice, got it though. That could have been. Oh shit, there's another guy right here. I think Yaris is down. He's not out. Kiwi, you need to hurry up and get that guy. Kiwi, don't loot. You got to save Yaris. Don't fuck around with the gun. Save Yaris. If that even wakes up, that guy's gonna fuck him up. Go, get him now. Now, he's reloading. Right, the guys are assaulting that bunker down there. Looks like they got that under control. Right, the guys are doing very, very well. They've only got a couple minutes now, though, before midnight here. Midnight is looking at another guy. There's one guy up. Oh, he's crawling prone. Look, can you see him? He's crawling prone. It's very hard to see right there between those bushes. This guy's got an amazing levitating hat. Right, the guys have cleared the site. Good job. Cleared the site. Alright, so now they can just reap the benefits. So they've got a couple of vehicles which can replace their Jeep. There was some other stuff. Looks like Jimbo has located what's in the boxes right here.
Mines as well.
They are tank and AP mines.
Shit, nice find, nice find.
What do we got?
Got some single shot AT and mines.
Cool.
Single shot ATs. There's also RPGs, as we know, in this shed here. But they got to look upstairs. They got to search upstairs to find the actual things. There's launchers for those, but not ammo. They need to search. They need to search upstairs. I haven't seen anybody go upstairs yet.
Come here.
Take it.
Because I'm not gonna fucking use an SVD with an AK. Too close. Just take it so I can use it. I'll give you this AK, or I'll take your AK.
I very much hope someone will go upstairs in this building. Right, so we'll start getting that. Actually, reinforcement needs to come in right now. I'll bring it from the next place down the road. So reinforcement, I'm just going to create the LZ. Obviously, they don't want to get out in the town, so it's going to be a bit of a tricky one, actually. I'm going to have their LZ... Well, maybe they don't know what's going on, or they've had, like, a call. So I'm going to have them LZ to, like, right here. Alpha. And then rally to, like, here by these houses. Spawn units, and we'll just have Op4, MSV, truck. Do we want not flatbed, Ural, stay at LZ, Alpha, we just want a squad. Gee, I think I'll just send a fire team. I'll send 2 fire teams rather than, no, we'll just send a squad, that's fine. Alpha, unit behavior, cautious. BT1, away you go. Yeah, the guys should have lookouts. They should have people prepped and ready. Basically, if you've got a machine gun. However, there are turrets on this point here. So where Chaos is at, basically they should say someone get on that fucking... Oh, wait, have they knocked it down? Have they destroyed it? Where is that? I think they've destroyed it or something. There was a mounted gun there, but I think it might have been somehow destroyed or... Look, it's here or something. What the fuck is going on? What's going on with that, guys? It's glitched out or something. Right, well, regardless, there's stuff coming their way, so they need to be up. Let's see whether anybody realises it.
Alpha, as I said, return to Bureau immediately.
Whoever's got explosives, detonate the...
It gives a second, we got a mod down.
the rover that's missing like 3 wheels. And then go on
Copy
back
that. We have a lot of RPGs here, but I don't have any way to carry them.
No, it's only missing 1 wheel now, but I'll detonate it.
Ah, they found the RPGs. Great.
Make sure you check the inventory as well.
They've located the boxes with the actual...
I believe we've got a spare wheel in there. Land Rover.
Actual RPG. systems.
You're
Like,
gonna try to
okay,
fuel
the
up
guys are on the ground
Euro
here.
at the gas station or not? Because I don't think it's gonna make back to base otherwise. Did we get any PKM mag while we were here, by the way?
Alpha to Ethan.
Yep, go ahead.
One of my flesh is just
Any
died.
explosives on the land
If we
rover
don't
in
use
20
the
seconds.
petrol station here, we likely won't make it very far in our Ural.
Copy that. Try and get fuel at the petrol station.
No
Okay, thank
fuel
you.
at the petrol station.
Okay, Ethan just said all clear for getting petrol out of the station, so go ahead, Flash.
Alright,
Or whoever
I
happens to have the
appreciate
wheel at the moment.
Well, they won't get very far in that, but I'll tell you what I will do is this unit right here, I'm going to drop his fuel down to like this. There's not like a full amount of fuel in it. If they can capture this back...
get a land where we left another
Land
land
recon.
recon. Be advised, you have a squad moving in from the your east.
Alright, land rover fire is full of explosives.
Right, all units secure that petrol station, refuel, and let's get the hell out of here.
It will die.
Station.
Okay, everybody in the Ural, let's secure the petrol station, and then we're leaving.
Not sure what fuel station they're talking about.
Shots coming from the petrol station.
Oh, right here. Yeah. They should be able to refuel there, by the way.
Alpha, you're about to run into a squad of guys on the road.
That was the old Jeep they just blew up.
Friendly land rover was disabled in that stride.
Gowie's down. Gow's taking a hit there.
Enemy Euro phased.
Oh yeah, wow, look, the truck is actually moving up. I'm going to have the driver sort of get a little way over here and then jump out.
Sounds like we got some sort of enemy wheel vehicle coming. Sounds like a Ural.
Ural.
I'm going to get this safe so
Yeah,
I can
enemy
actually
Ural.
use it.
There it is, man.
Remember, I did decrease the amount of fuel in that, so... You've got launchers as well. See if I can use this guy's launcher. I'm a bit hurt. Whoa! What the fuck? How did that fly off like that? Oh, fuck's sake. Of course that happens to me. Why did that happen? Ridiculous. What was that? What was that? I was like, yeah, please fly straight. Whoosh, off into the sky. What was that? What was that? Send in a friendly helicopter to what they will do to it.
Way up, guys.
No, it's a really difficult mission. They don't need it to be harder. It's fucking ridiculously hard already.
Coleman here.
No,
Yeah, what was that?
Coleman here, there's an RPG.
Was it AA? No, it just spazzed out. I was just like... I pointed it right at the thing. Okay, right. They've nearly got them all, apart from the one rogue guy who's just like ran off. Okay, they did lose someone though. There was a death. Let's have a look here, by the way. Poor Gorn. One is going. There's a couple of guys. Oh, this is quite good. The guys have been waiting at basic, so they don't just drive back in ones. They're actually bringing these guys back in. So that's good stuff. All right. Right, going very well. Very well. There is one rogue enemy over there, but other than that, they're doing a solid job. Right, now they do need to get the fuck out of here.
The gas station is clear.
I wonder whether they will be able to... Oh, this guy's still getting in the mix. Shooting... Ethan's down! Holy shit. This is the driver, by the way. Have our driver, man. Back this.
See him behind the yellow house, right in front of us.
Nice. Oh, I think they got him. Oh, it was good. Good placement there. Ark was just waiting. Caught him up. Alright, guys, they're doing really good. Very well. Things are going very, very well. Right, Barry and the team are coming back in. Right, they're doing excellent. What are they shooting now? Oh shit, there's one guy over here who's not completely downed as well. This guy's obviously just very, very unconscious. So this guy 50-50 could even wake back up. Right, that was good. Good engagement. They did really, really well there. They gathered some good resources. Oh shit, they need to calm down. Fucking hell! Unbelievable.
They're dead now.
Was
I'm
that
gonna check
Yaris?
quick around the house on the east.
Oh my god! That's not going to go down well, is it? That's not going to go down well. Ark is going to be so incredibly salty. I think I might just check the fuel on this vehicle. Yeah, I'm just going to bump this up a tiny little bit. Just to make sure he can get back there. That should be enough fuel. Stop shooting at each other! They're all dead! You know, I'm going to tell them. Ethan, get people to stop shooting at each other. It's getting super irritating.
Copy that. Guys, everyone try and watch your back.
Let's see.
I would recommend people don't pick up Russian gear, because that kind of makes it more difficult to see.
What they need to do is do what I said to you guys at the very beginning. If you pick up Russian gear, make sure you actually stay together so that then you can tell each other where you are. If you run around in ones and twos, you're going to get shot. That's what's going to happen. So if you're going to pick up the gear, which you need to, you have to stay together somewhat. You can't just run around. Right, so the guys have sensibly... Ethan's LT, by the way, is that refueling working, is that?
Yeah, we've got a refuel.
Oh, perfect.
Cover that. All vehicles, make sure all vehicles are refueled, regroup at the fuel station, then we're going to move out, guys.
Okay, fantastic. So they've stolen a load of fuel. Stolen a load of fuel and they've grabbed these new vehicles. Okay, things are going very well, considering. I mean, they've had some quite stern losses at a couple of points here, but they're doing really good. The scavenging of equipment has been excellent as well. It's been really cool to see this. Better get moving before that APC rolls out. It's a good point, actually. How much time should we give on that? Well, I mean, it's already been like another 10 minutes, actually, so... I'm just going to roll this if it lands on the small side. Yeah, that's about right. So another 4 minutes they've got to move out, otherwise we're going to bring in some APCs. Also, the truck did come from that position, so I'd recommend they sort of backtrack. Ethan, this is LT.
Go ahead, LT.
Yeah, do recommend you guys try and get a sharpish move on. Also, it might be I'm just throwing this in there. In general, I'm just throwing this out there for in general, I think from here on in as well. It might be a wise idea to either, I don't know, think about your movements, maybe stay off the roads or something along these lines, because if there are reinforcements coming your way, where are they going to be? They're going to be on the roads, aren't they?
Cover that. Alpha, anyone from Alpha read?
I don't want to give the guys like too much. I don't want to give the guys too much information and too much of a heads up, but at the same time, like, I don't want them to just get ruined on the mission straight away, because it ends the mission and it's not, you know, good for us, it's not good for them. So giving some sort of like little pointers here and there, like, you know, think about it. If there's reinforcements coming, where are they going to come from? They're coming on the road, so maybe just get off road for a little while so that you can avoid that kind of thing. Then do you have Snapchat? No. Did they steal the Snickers from the fuel station? This is an important question, Lordman. Important question that should be answered. However, the clock is ticking, and they really do not have much time, so they need to get a shifty on. See how Ark is doing on his way back here. It looks like... I wonder whether they have set in place some kind of like soft rule at the beginning where they said like, hey, if you get killed, you got to wait around at base, because damn, when did all these guys get killed? Chaos and Gorn and Lawrence? I don't remember Lawrence going down. Just in the space from when Ark got killed? Where did they get killed by? Or they might have been unconscious, because I know that there was a couple of guys went down. I don't remember those guys getting killed. Suspicious and suspicious. Well, not suspicious. Curious. Curious and curious. Right, they're rolling out. Good call. All right. They were close on the clock, but they're moving now.